Good morning. Jeff Dayton here at Forest Creek Golf Club in lovely Round Rock, Texas. Today's Tip Tuesday, and just going to talk about how to take your driving range game to the golf course today. So a lot of times, you have some of those days you go out and you warm up and you're just striping it on the range and thinking, oh boy, it's going to be a great day today. Well, it doesn't always work out that way, does it? And other days you go out and hit terribly on the range and then you have a great round of golf. So I'm just going to talk a little bit today about course management. I'm going to give you 15 pointers. That's right, 15 pointers on how to better your score once you're on the course. So first of all, do your best to arrive at the course early, stretch, and roll some putts. Get the feel for the speed of the greens and make sure you're geared up and ready and not rushing to the first tee. Make sure you have your balls identified and your tees and divot tool in your pocket. You've used the restroom, gotten something to drink, and you're ready to go. Secondly, make sure you have a pre-shot routine that you repeat before every shot, something that you do religiously, and it will help you prepare for each shot. It'll take the nerves out of the play a little bit and allow you to just go into your little shell, get into your routine, and execute the shot at hand. Before every swing, take a deep breath and exhale. By taking a deep breath, you get oxygen to your brain. It allows you to focus. By exhaling, you let the stress and tension release from your body. Try to make your first swing with a low, slow takeaway. This is a tip from Jack Nicklaus. A lot of times on the first tee, you get the first tee jitters, especially if they've got groups behind you stacked up watching you tee off. And you tend to take your first swing nervously with a fast takeaway and you just want to get it over with. So really try to take your first swing, as well as you take every swing, with a low, slow takeaway. Try to take dead aim when you're on the golf course. This is a steal tip from Harvey Pinnick. Take dead aim. Make sure that you pick a specific target to aim at. Don't just get up trying to whale the ball down the fairway, but pick a specific tree, maybe a fairway bunker you can't reach, a cloud in the sky that's not moving too fast, or something that you can take specific aim at and focus on hitting that. When you look at the golf hole, identify the greatest trouble. Try to aim away from the greatest trouble. So if you have out of bounds right, fairway bunker left, well, you can play out of the fairway bunker. You can't play from out of bounds. So take the out of bounds out of play and try to favor the left side on that hole. Always check your pin position and wind direction. So typically, if you would just play golf by aiming at the middle of every green, most golfers would find they score better. They have pins out there that are tucked behind bunkers or near ponds, near drop-offs. Call those sucker pins. So be careful of the pin position. You don't have to aim at the pin. There's no rule of golf that says you aim your second shot or your approach shot at the pin. Aim at the middle of the green, especially on a pin that's cut tight where there's a lot of trouble around it. Gauge the wind and make sure you play for the wind to carry your ball, especially if you're a high ball hitter. For wind direction, try to adjust a yard for every 1 mile per hour of wind. So if you're hitting into a 10 mile per hour headwind, that could affect your distance by 10 yards. So you need to take an extra club. If you're going downwind, it could reduce it by 10 yards. So, gauge the wind, try to know what the wind speed is, and adjust club up or club down accordingly. If you're going uphill, take one more club. If you're going downhill, take one less club. And also, if you're going uphill, make sure that you have to take one more club, because if your lie is uphill, you might have to take even more club, because the trajectory of the ball will be higher and it won't flight as far. Going downhill, if you have a downhill lie to a downhill shot, the ball's going to take off lower and fly farther to the hole. Try not to go pin seeking, like I said. Aim for the middle of the green. Try not to short side yourself around the greens, which happens oftentimes when you go pin seeking. Try to hit to the fat side of the green. If you leave yourself more green to work with on your chip or your pitch, you'll have more of a chance to get it up and down. Take one shot at a time. Don't think about that tee shot on the island green 17th of Sawgrass when you're on the second tee. Okay? Wait till you get to the tee box on 17th of Sawgrass to think about that tee shot. One shot at a time. Forget the last. Don't think too far ahead. Just make the best swing you can make each shot. Maintain a calm head and a cool demeanor. You can't play golf angry. You can't play golf mad. Not only will it affect you, it could affect the rest of the players in your group. Sure, we'll get frustrated, and we may have a little club slam or say some explicitives to ourselves, but let it go. If you have a little outbreak, make it quick, not too loud, let it go, move on. You don't want to carry over your last bad shot to your next shot, because the next shot could be the best shot you've ever hit in your life, but it won't be if you have anger. If you find trouble, don't try to be a hero, just get out of trouble. Don't try to hit the impossible shot, which leads to the last tip. Use the 7 out of 10 rule. If you're in trouble or you're in a spot where you think about trying a certain shot, ask yourself, can I hit this shot or execute this shot 7 out of 10 times? If the answer is no, then you should try maybe a more conservative play. If the answer is yes, then go for it. Now, granted, there may be an occasion when you're on the last hole of a match and it's all or nothing. You've got to try the shot to win or to have the match. Then you go for it. But trust me, on the first hole of a golf tournament, don't try an impossible shot. A bogey won't hurt you. Triples and quads can kill your round and crush your spirits immediately. So take these tips, try to use them during your next round of golf, and I think you'll shave a few strokes off your game. Until then, keep practicing, and if you're having troubles, go see your local PGA professional. Thank you. Have a great day.